just begun. Since dawn, relations have been driving toward the Larens, then arriving. Their neighbors too have come in drays, Kapitkas, Britskas, carts and sleighs. The lobby is a noisy crowd, all bowing, kissing, laughing loud. Hail Tatiana on her name day. Hail Tatiana on her name day. Hail, 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 hail. Fireside talk, girls up the stairs while whispering walk. The chairs push back, give out a rattle, all toward the salon crowd like cattle. The tea is served within that room, up starts the flute, then the bassoon. The whole crowd swarming to the hall to launch this luminescent ball. Tatiana on her name day. Hail Tatiana on her name day. Hail, 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 hail. My patience no longer makes monotonous and mindless pageant for girlish tears and fainting souls fly by in whirling patterns. I swear that I'll make Lenski's pay for bringing me here. I'll be avenged this very day. Swirling waltz the sound. My feather breeds love, not To Olga delivers consecration. Its wealth of elegy still flows. These elegies, this full collection, will on a future date relate the entire story of my fate. This Olga Lenski thinks he knows. Monotonous and mindless pageant. He doesn't know what hides below. Fly by in whirling patterns. I'll set a jealous fire ablaze. Round and round. Introduce Lenski's heart to rousing, swirling waltz the sound. Dame Laren asked for you. I think it's quite important. You probably should go and see her. Don't worry, I'll keep your Olga occupied until you return. Sometime then will be too late, but before and now the time is right to hand and dance, and whispers will suffice. Sometime then will be too late, but before and now the time is right to hand and dance, and whispers will suffice. I'm just a man, and I think you understand. I am just a man, and I think you understand. Sometime then will be too late, but before and now the time is right to hand and dance, and whispers will suffice. Sometime then will be too late, but before and now the time is right to hand and dance, and whispers will suffice. One can't see it all happens. Anything and everything happens. One can't see it all happens. Gossip spreads it, all this happens. One can't see it, all love can happen. When you're at a ball, so much happens. all hatred happens. When a friendship falls, much happens. One can't see it all, intrigue matters. When your name is called, this happens. One can't see it all, thoughts are scattered. While you're standing in the hall, it can happen. And you see it all, dreams shatter. While you're standing in the hall. She'll not accept, and what's the reason? Why not? Already pledged her word. To my good friend, can it be treason? I won't believe what I've just heard. Impossible, straight from the cradle, already fickle, willingly able to study intrigue, learn deceit, then skillfully deceive and cheat. I must act now to be her savior, preserve her virtue from those lies, omitted from that vicious depraver, laden in compliments and sighs. So long as it's within my power, I must protect my blossoming flower. From he who once was my best friend, I'll fight him now until the end. Only a vile, heartless breed would feel the need to stifle, strangle all the goodness that you find. How decrepit and corrupt is your mind. I hope that I insult you now. I'm calling you out for what you are, to defend that which you no longer have. I'm speaking of your honor, sir Lenski. You are not right to make quick accusations. The words you say are dangerous ones. You should not try to set in motion a game that cannot be won. Were you not so young, I'd take offense. Don't try to divert my mind from what I've seen in your course of action. Eugene, you are no longer my friend, and I demand satisfaction. With us it is to kill or be killed, for soon, according to God's will, the end for your black, heartless soul, a plague to decent life no more. You go too far. I won't allow an ignorant, foolish youth to lecture me on hearts and minds, when only now he's tasted life. I'll give you more to think on now, while lying 6 feet underground. You've spoken words I can't allow. Your final lesson comes tomorrow morning. In spite of what we say, in spite of how we feel, in spite of what we know, in spite of what we really want, you are mistaken, Lansky. You don't see what you think you see. Remember, we're marrying in just a few weeks. Don't do anything to ruin that now. You are mistaken, Lansky. You don't see what you think you see. Remember, we're marrying in just a few weeks. Don't do anything to ruin that now. I know a kindred soul is waiting. I know a kindred soul is waiting. the two of you will meet tomorrow. He'll be waiting there at dawn. I assure you, I have taken all precautions. There is nothing that can go wrong. I see apology is unlikely from either side, since both of you are men of honor. The code of chivalry and I will act as your guide on how to put to end this quarrel. I find that I am much at fault here. Yes, I was wrong to make such fun with casual jokes designed to injure a young man's tender, gentle love. And why not let the boy romanticize? A fool at 18 years has time to comprehend imprudent passion. But I who love the youth at heart, I should have played a better part. I could have spoken much more calmly, need not have bristled like a beast. I should have been soft and disarming, controlled my tongue, or tried at least. The moment's over, since this old dueling fox came over to stick his head in our affair, spread evil gossip, taunt us on with jibes. Of course we should just scorn him, he isn't worth a thought, I know, but fools will whisper, grin and crow. So there it is, social opinion, this place where honor's kept and found, the God that makes this world go round. And I who love the youth at heart, I should have played a better part. I should have played a better part. I should have played a better part. Whither are ye banished, my springtime's golden days so dear? What fate will morning bring, my Lyre? The future's veiled in foggy dust. No matter, fate's decree is just. Whether the arrow passes through me, or if it deigns to spare my life, each hour will be as it should be, whether of waking or of night. Blessed is each day with its concerns. Blessed is our night and sleep well earned. The morning star will soon be shining, its brilliant colors light my room. Will I soon after be reclining amidst the mysteries of the tomb? Slow death then will pull me sinking away from humankind's life of thinking. Of me the world will soon grow dumb, but lovely maiden, will you come to shed a tear in memory and think he was in love with me? He was devoted and he gave his life for me in consecration. Friend of my heart, beloved friend, I wait. Oh come, I am thy mate. Thy mate. Thy mate. Since bloodlust intruded to cause these friends to split apart? How long since they were kind-hearted, still sharing meals and hopes and thoughts? And now with malicious intention they stand their ground, avert their eyes. They coldly frown, prepare in silence to cause the other one to die. How long since bloodlust intruded to cause these friends to split apart? How long since they were kind-hearted, still sharing meals and hopes and thoughts? And now with malicious intention they stand their ground, avert their eyes. They coldly frown, prepare in silence to cause the other one to die. Could they not laugh while there's still time? before their hands are stained with crime, and separate once more as brothers, and separate once more as brothers. He's dead. How can one continue to survive after he's taken another life? And have I really taken Lenski's life? Have I really taken Lenski's life? And have I really taken Lenski's life? Have I really taken Lenski's life? Have I? Have I? Have I? Have I? Have I? Just out of children's clothes and killed. Those joyous hopes that shone so brightly, condemned to vanish unfulfilled. Where now the aspiration, youthful yearning, youthful thought? Where are the tempests of love's fury? Where the enthusiastic hurry? You dreamed of knowledge never known, of that which only you could show. Perhaps he had been born to offer our suffering world a glorious gift. His honored name and silenced lyre might have inspired great benefit for everyone across all nations. Perhaps for him we've all been waiting to help us scale some lofty height. But now he'll fade into the night. Perhaps there was some secret truth, a share of God's own living word, with his death now to remain unheard. But then again, it is more likely his fate would have been commonplace, that when his youth had passed he would have lived life at a calmer pace. His temperament become more steady, and married early, soon be ready to live a stable family life. Slowly decay beside his wife, die in his bed, his children there, while family cry and doctors stare. Still more agitated, was desperate for a change of place. His restlessness and cold frustration were things that he could not erase. He left his home in disillusion, the village woods and field seclusion, where every day before his eyes a blood-stained spirit seemed to rise. Began a life of aimless roaming, a single feeling in his heart. Yet travel too became quite boring, without an end and endless starts. So he arrived at last to fall like Chatsky, straight from boat to ball. So he arrived at last to fall like Chatsky, straight from boat to ball. Can it be true? Can it be she? She looks and yet from our backwoods. Please tell me, Prince, who is that lady standing there in conversation beside the Spanish diplomat, wearing the stylish crimson hat? You must have been gone for a while, but I'll present you with a smile. Who is she though? My wife, old boy. You're married, who, how long? Near 2 years now, the Laren girl. To Tatiana, why we were neighbors once. Well then, come on, we'll go and meet her now. Is this the girl I reprimanded in that remote provincial place where, under the guise of moral teaching, I fell to patronizing preaching? The girl whose letter I have kept, in which a maiden's heart had wept. Eugene, I'm pleased to meet you again. Has it been long since you've been at your estate? If you don't mind, please excuse us now. We must be going home, it's getting late. The girl whose letter I have kept, in which a maiden's heart had wept. Without the slightest inhibition, she'd opened up for my inspection. That modest girl, or do I dream, the one rejected once by me? Could she now turn away so bold, indifference to me so cold? you'll be angered by the words I'll voice in this confession. What scorn I see in your expression, what condemnation you express. What could I want? What is it I'm after in opening my soul to you? I am afraid that my entreaty must sound false to discerning ears, like scheming toward a vile purpose, a reasonable, valid fear. But if you knew this living torment, the crushing longing in my soul, I noticed in our earlier days the warmth and softness of your tender heart, yet dared not trust to love again. I didn't yield to sweet affection, and I was held by a predilection to keep my dreary freedom then. And next to break us off completely, poor Lenski went to meet his tragic fate. In separation from mankind, I tried to ease this troubled mind. Estranged I've been, unloved and friendless. Know every minute of my days to find you faithfully to follow. Search for your smile, seek your gaze with eyes that love an endless greedy sorrow. To catch your words, attempt to capture the rapture here before your feet. So let it be, I cannot struggle anymore. I cannot hold out against this passion. It was predestined. I yield to you, and I surrender to my fate. Enough, stand up, it's time now for an honest explanation. Onegin, can you still recall that day you let my offer fall? Where fate had fixed that confrontation and made me humbly hear you preach. It's my turn now to make a speech. Back then, Onegin, I was younger and prettier, you may be sure. I loved you with a naive hunger, yet you made certain I stayed pure. So I can't blame you, for I know you acted well on that occasion. You played a very noble part. I'm grateful now with all my heart. I'm weeping if you still retain young Tanya warmly in your mind. then know a disapproving manner, a sermon would be less unkind. I'd much prefer your former fashion to this humiliating passion. To all these letters, all these tears, back then at least, my tender years inspired respect and polite kindness, forbearance for my foolish dreams. For me, Onegin, all this glory, the finest wine, the silver plate, the social status I possess, my stylish dress, this great estate, are empty. What is in them? Just a proud displaying, masquerading. I miss my home, its walks and flowers, precious haunts that I once knew. And happiness was ours, almost, it passed so close. But now my fate is firmly fixed. Perhaps I was mistaken when I failed to wait. But mother with her tears and worry implored me, and in resignation I married. Now I beg you, go, I know your heart, I trust your honor, for I've become another's wife, and I'll be faithful all my life.